Welcome to Analog Day. It is 10:10 in the morning. I'm heading south on Highway 287. I have my oil painting plein air box. I have my ham radio. I am not turning on the map. And I have my atlas and gazetteer. And what the plan is to go out east in the plains of Colorado, the part of Colorado that people don't really talk about. And oops, I just broke a rule. I got out of the right lane. So I'm gonna try to stay in the right lane all day. Use a map. Don't use computers aside from what's inside my ham radio. And just try to enjoy the day without too many electronic devices. For no reason whatsoever. Today is Tuesday, a few days after Christmas. My work is closed between Christmas and New Year's, so the wifey is at work, so I'm out playing. Let's see what happens. Okay, the plan was to go down 287, but I forgot that 287 turns. So we're going down 121. And when we hit 32nd Ave, we're going to make a left and then go down to Parker because Highway 71 from Parker goes or some road out of Parker goes to Jumping Cow State Wildlife Area. And so we're passing through Arvada right now. Alright, so I am on 32nd Avenue and Lowell Boulevard, and there's a cute little shopping area here with coffee and some other stores that Christy would like. So mark this area down so we can come here and shop. So I think we should be about here. We took 32nd. I know we just passed Sheridan, so we're somewhere in here. We should be going over I-25 or probably turning right when we hit 287. So hopefully that's close, and then we'll get on this road. I'm guessing this is probably Spear. Alright, so that right turn right, I guess it was before 287, that was Spear. At least I'm headed southeast now according to my compass, and I can see downtown, so this is probably the right direction. And here is downtown Denver. So we'll be driving on Spear Boulevard, which I guess is Highway 83 or something like that. So we'll be trying to take this all the way down through Denver to Parker. Been on Spear millions of times, but never taken this that far. Okay, as expected, there's a little confusion here in the Glendale area. I passed Colorado Boulevard, but I'm going east, not southeast, so I must be on this little road or something, because I was following Cherry Creek, but need to fidget and figure out where I am. There is a park right here, which I'm at, but it's not shown on the map. Okay, we've punched to the other side of downtown, and now we're in the town of Parker, and there is a bad view of Cherry Creek State Park. So we're still headed in the right direction. Here's the view on Highway 83. There's farms and stuff to one side. Looks like a park down there too, with horses. There's some horse activity. And then on this side, there is plenty of commerce. I think this might have been where we got a wine rack thing from Cost Plus World Market or something like that a very long time ago, maybe in 2009. There's a lot of businesses in Parker, and it's the same businesses everywhere. There's like 6 Targets. Just passed by Main Street Parker. Looks like an old town or downtown Parker with some mom and pop type shopping stores. Okay, we are coming up on historic Franktown, Colorado. Not sure why it's historic, but looks like there's a good dive bar, or maybe that's a liquor store, but not sure what's really around here except pickup trucks. Alright, we are past Franktown, going to a state park, Castlewood Canyon, but here you can see in the distance is Pikes Peak. This is probably Castlewood Canyon right here. Gorgeous. Now how do we get in? Okay, we are entering Castlewood Canyon State Park. Okay, we're parked at one of the first parking lots, Bridge Canyon Overlook Trail, 400 feet. I didn't actually plan on coming to this park, but I overshot my turn, and it was only 5 miles down the road, so may as well just check it out. It's 31 degrees, windy, so it's pretty cold. East Canyon Trailheads, 4 miles round trip. Closed for the season. So that's the highway, I think 83 south, that I was on. You can hear it from here, unfortunately. So here's a little overlook house. Or something. So, oh, there's a deck down there. So the bridge is quite pretty. Let's go down. Wow, this is a really big deck. So here's the bridge, and here's the canyon. So Bridge Canyon Overlook. So the canyon's down here and goes on that way. And water's frozen down there for the most part, as it should be. So here's the visitor center. Okay, let's review where I am. Went all the way down there, past the turnoff for 86, and then now we're in Canyon Point down here, I think in Castlewood Canyon State Park. So we'll go through the park and go back up to 86 and then go east, which is on here, and we'll take that too. So that's Castlewood Canyon State Park, and this is probably 86. We'll take that to Jumping Cow State Wildlife Area, and maybe try to do a Parks on the Air activation and have some lunch, and then somehow we'll make our way down to Rama State Wildlife Area, which is supposed to be really cool for birds. Oh, just some deer crossing the road. So note to self, if you're on the east side, you can't drive to the west side through the park. You have to leave the park and go in from the west side, which is really where it's the nicer, cooler looking area. Okay, we are headed east on Highway 86, just east of Franktown, on the way to Jumping Cow State Wildlife Area. We are rolling into Elizabeth, Colorado. Cowgirl Coffee. 6,448 feet we are. So we're not quite on the plains. So here's Jill's Feed. There's the True Value. What else? Fire department. Another fire department. Town hall. That way. There's a little diner. Catalina's Diner. National Order of Oddfellows. Let's go down the main street just to see what's here in Elizabeth, Colorado. There's a bank. That's cute. An attorney now. Okay. Antiques and art. More antiques and art. More antiques and art. Powder Hat Company. Prickly Pear Antiques. The Nest. Going. Looks like a fiber arts center. More antiques. And on this side we have Elizabeth Police. Elizabeth's Finest. And I think that's it. We will turn around. Alright, so Kiowa is 7 and I-70 was 43, and that means we probably have about somewhere between 7 and 43, maybe 20 miles to Jumping Cow. Okay, we're rolling into Kiowa, however you say that. There was a turnoff to go south, which I will have to do later on to get to the next state wildlife area. But for now, here's Kiowa. Car wash, town parks that way. There's a little downtown thing. Maybe I'll get in the right lane and show you. Smokehouse, properties, something, liquors. Old Camaro, Z28, pizza. Nothing really on the other side. Tiny little cute church. Bennett is to the left. There you go. I think that was Kiowa. Okay, we are still headed east towards I-70 on Highway 86. I'm around or have passed where the wildlife area should be, I think. So I'm going to pull over and try to figure out what's going on. The POTA map has been inaccurate before, so I'm not very confident that the state wildlife area is where the Parks on the Air website says it should be. Alright, we're heading back west on 86. The Atlas and Gazetteer doesn't even show Jumping Cow State Wildlife Area, so it might not be there. You can see Pikes Peak from here, which is cool. But I'm going to go to Road 125 and make a right because there is water and stuff over there. So that might be it. If not, if I go left on 125 instead of right, which I'm going to try to find a wildlife area, then that leads down to Rama, and it my Atlas and Gazetteer does show the Rama State Wildlife Area over there. So at least we'll be able to hopefully do that state wildlife area. So here's the trees I was talking about and Fishy Bridge. I don't see any signs for any state wildlife area or anything, so I think I'm gonna turn around. Going back over this little one-lane bridge. Dirt all over it. Alright, now we're heading south. Okay, we are approaching the town of Simla, Colorado. There's a little bar, Country Corner Cafe, which is not open. There's a little church, memorial field. There's more town up there, I think. Anyway, Rama is 5 miles from here. Okay, we're just getting into Rama. Nothing really yet. Speed limit still 55. And apparently we're in the county that Pikes Peak is in, which is a little silly because it's way over there and it's giant. Anyway, so the state wildlife area hopefully is probably coming up. Okay, here's the state wildlife area. I don't know if it's right or left. I guess I'm gonna go to the right. Well, I'm here. It's windy. A little. There's a little trail going that way and some birdhouses. A trail going down there and the road going that way. But there's really not much here as far as I can see. There's a farm over there. So I'm guessing this is a lake part-time of the year. I don't know what part-time of the year. But this area actually has a bathroom. I guess that's one thing you can do is shoot your shotgun. Tent 12 Ultimate Turkey. I guess people shoot turkey. Well, this is the end of the boat ramp. There's my car. Nobody else here on this lovely day. Well, I moved my car and on this rock, I guess these are bullet casings or something. Alright, just had some snacks at that amazing state wildlife area. We're going to continue down this road and make a right onto Elbert Road when we get towards when we get to Colorado Springs, and then maybe to salvage today we will go north and around Castle Rock, go into the west entrance of the state park that we were at, which is probably going to be a little bit more exciting, and maybe there I can make my lunch and maybe do a POTA activation, but around here was kind of a dud for now, probably because of the time of year it is. I'm sure in the spring and the summer it's much prettier. Okay, here's the town of Calhan, or Callan, that we're about to roll into. Another look at Callan. Not much here except gas station and this area and mobile homes. Camping. Alright, we made a right off of 24, and so now we're heading north on Elbert Road, and this should get us back to Franktown, I think. Still headed north on Elbert Road. We've just hit Elbert County line, and it looks like we're going into this forest. Alright, we're going through the town of Elbert, which the sign to the entrance to the town said unincorporated, so I guess Elbert is just a town? Somehow? I don't know. Alright, we went through Franktown, and on the way to Castle Rock, we made a left to go on Castlewood Canyon Road, so we will be entering the west entrance of the park. Alright, Castlewood Canyon State Park west entrance. Okay, we're at Fall Spur Trailhead. I'm just getting out of the car to stretch the legs out because I've been driving forever. So here's the parking lot. think I've done this trail before. Now we're on the creek bottom trail. Can't see the creek. Can definitely hear it though. Oh, there's ice. Oh, there's a waterfall right there. Cool. And then there's ice all along the sides. Huh, maybe I haven't done this trail. Maybe I did a trail way over there or something. Although we did go all the way to the dam, which is that way. Huh. Now we're at the west side trailhead. So I guess the whole thing's the creek bottom trail. Not going down there because it's getting to sunset. Park closes soon. Bathroom smelled so horrible that I couldn't pee in there, so I might have washed a rock just behind me. Driving back through Parker, I've seen some trees wrapped with lights, but that is crazy. That is a really tall tree, and it's wrapped all the way to the ends of its branches. Nuts.